The $1 million Cardano plan. In this video, I'm going to go over my plan to be a Cardano millionaire within the next 5 years, and just how I'm going to do it. Please keep in mind this video is for entertainment purposes and is not financial advice. Before we look into this plan of crypto accumulation, I want to cover some information about Cardano and why I believe in the project and crypto so much. So first, Cardano has a lot of things going for it, but to me, one of the most important things when I put my money into something is conviction. The Cardano Foundation and the way they operate gives me a lot of conviction, which is why almost all of my crypto portfolio will be comprised of Cardano-based projects and the native token ADA. Some of the main points that give me strong conviction in Cardano as a cryptocurrency are the following. Solving major problems for underdeveloped areas of the world using blockchain technology. Strong ethics and values in the community and team surrounding the projects. Amazing marketing and an engaged community built around the mentioned strong ethics and values. All the developers and Cardano projects are immensely peer-reviewed, and Cardano is dedicated to making things the right way. Even if it is slower, the way is also very steady. Super transparent on just about everything and amazing communication with the Cardano community and developers makes it another reason for giving me a lot of conviction. The last reason I'll mention is that Cardano as a whole is here to find problems and fix them using their technology, not just to be used as a currency. To me, this makes me see Cardano as the Apple or Microsoft of the crypto space, and this last point alone gives me an immense amount of conviction. If you want to know more about Cardano or how it works, then feel free to check out my other Cardano videos on Cardano Explained and more, linked in the description or in the top right of the screen. Now let's get into my $1 million Cardano plan. First things first, this plan is to reach $1 million in Cardano, but my personal plan is not to sell it off once I reach this milestone. If anything, I plan to use the Cardano to directly buy things in the future if adoption of cryptocurrencies keeps pushing, and using my staking rewards to bring me extra passive income. So how do I plan to reach $1 million in Cardano? Right now I have around 2200 Cardano, which is worth around 3400 USD at the time of recording this video, with the Cardano price being at $1.55. Now, in order for 2200 Cardano to be worth $1 million, the price of 1 ADA or 1 Cardano would have to be about 480 US dollars, making the market cap for Cardano over $15 trillion. I don't think this will happen in the next 5+ years, so of course my plan is not just to hold my current Cardano, I'm going to need to accumulate more. There are two ways to accumulate more Cardano. The first is to stake my existing Cardano and make a 5% return paid in ADA each year. Currently with 2,200 ADA, I can accumulate 101 ADA more each year. The second way to accumulate more Cardano is to simply buy it. Right now, I don't have too much money to throw around, but I am fortunate enough to have a very cheap living situation in which I can save and invest majority of my income made from YouTube and my other online businesses. So with this in mind, I am putting $150 each week or $600 a month into Cardano so I can accumulate more over time without risking too much on big spikes. This is called dollar cost averaging, and I will also be waiting for dips some weeks to maximize my Cardano accumulation. The plan is to reach around 30,000 Cardano in total over the next 5 years, while also keeping in mind not to put in more than I'm afraid to lose. Please always manage your risk, and if you feel stressed, then sit back and adjust how much money you are putting in. Now you may be wondering, how am I going to acquire 30,000 ADA by only putting $150 each week, and all the while prices goes up quite a lot over the longer time frame. Here's where increased income comes into play. I will be increasing how much money I put in each week as my income from my growing online businesses also increases. This plan could go sideways, yes, but the point of a plan is to have some footing down and then adjust from where any roadblocks may come up. So with that being said, let's do the numbers on what 30,000 ADA could look like in 5 years. We're going to be using an example of $50 per ADA. Yes, this is a high number, but keep in mind how rapid crypto is growing, and this will mean only a $1.6 trillion market cap, which in 5 years time, giving the crypto market a lot of time to expand. This is very well a possibility that could happen and it could be a market cap that is the second or third biggest crypto in 5 years time, especially if Bitcoin performs well in the next years, which will also drive crypto adoption. So here's the math on 30,000 ADA at $50. Your Cardano ADA would be worth not only $1 million USD, but 1.5 million USD at a price point of $50 per Cardano. Yes, this is a crazy amount of money in any place of the world, but there also is another thing here that you need to keep in mind. With 30,000 ADA, you'd also be making 1,382 ADA in staking rewards. This is completely passive income that you would be receiving in the form of Cardano native token ADA. At a price point of $50, this is around 69,000 US dollars each year, or 5,760 each month, just from staking your existing 30,000 ADA and earning this as passive income. So, this plan not only makes you a millionaire on paper, but also allows you to passively make enough money to cover living expenses without touching your initial 30,000 ADA investment. Yes, a 5% return is nothing to scream about when comparing to something like high-paying dividend stocks, but keep in mind the price appreciation in this asset is still huge in comparison to traditional high-paying dividend stocks. One last thing to note about this plan is that it is purely speculation, and I very well could get burned and lose majority of my invested money in Cardano if it is to flop on the deck like a fish. For me, I'm okay with that. The upside in my mind outweighs the downside, but be aware of how volatile crypto markets are, and none of this is by any means a sure thing. Thanks so much for watching this video, and if you want to see more awesome Cardano content, then check out the videos linked down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Peace out.